It is early morning in Paris, busy traffic, commuters are on their way to work. Franck Mordac is one of them, a highly accomplished budget specialist of the French Finance Ministry. And what is rather unusual, Monsieur Mordac has a twin in Morocco. Not a biological twin, but a work twin. Monsieur Berrada works at Morocco's Ministry of Finance. He has the same responsibilities as his Parisian counterpart. Bringing them together, working across borders with Monsieur Mordac, who frequently joins the Moroccan team in Rabat, is called twinning. A concept used by the MENA Transition Fund to transfer knowledge and best practice. The fund aims to strengthen governance in the Middle East and North Africa, and Morocco is a perfect candidate for support. It is geared to have dramatic changes in the way it allocates the government budget, modernizing its economy and society. France has already done this. There are valuable insights to share. How a budget works or fails is rarely on the mind of citizens, but it is a big driver for failure or success of public services. It is more than a pure fiscal reform. It is a reform that improves transparency in financial matters, that explains what is happening, measures the performance, and shows citizens how public money is being used properly. To achieve budget transparency, Monsieur Berrada and his team have strings attached to the budget. This is how it works. Performance is key. Take education. If children's test scores in school are below a set standard, then teachers will risk being fired, because the school's budget will be cut. In the past, teachers would get their money anyway and often not show up for work because budget was not linked to performance. For Moroccans, changing the system is urgent. An estimated 15% of Morocco's population is below the poverty line. 2/3 of all women are illiterate. In rural areas, less than half of all children finish elementary school. Complementing the budget reform is a new law that gives citizens the right to petition. Like these women in a poor neighborhood on the outskirts of Casablanca who have many complaints about corruption and mismanagement in the local health center. They have a pharmacy at the health center, but only some get medication, others don't. There's only one doctor, sometimes she comes, sometimes not. Patients will have to line up at 6 a.m. to get a number and then have to wait till 3 p.m. Some might not get treatment at all. The doctor just leaves when the office hours are over. We need so many things. The women have been taught by the humanitarian organization CARE to score the services they receive. In the future, they can move their complaint onto an electronic platform, empowering them over a bureaucracy that has ignored them for too long. No surprise that the budget reform has become a big item. The Prime Minister joined the launching conference, awards were being handed out to officials. The World Bank involvement, a TV news item. This reform helps to facilitate the modernization of public management and services. Citizen satisfaction is high on the priority list ever since Moroccan King Mohammed VI started a reform agenda after the Arab Spring. It is the setting of an arsenal, of a framework that will allow us to do the same mission with new tools. We need to assess the accomplishments, make technical adjustments. The expectations are huge with regard to procedures, management, and good results, and the impact this will have on the life of our citizens. And what will happen to the twins, to the binational team that designed the budget reform, pushed it through, and finally has seen it launched? What are we doing when we are done? It depends, it really depends. We already have talked to the World Bank to extend the cooperation for a couple more years maybe. Yes, you are right. We need to continue. You don't change a winning team.